Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Retro Rush and welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been a long time since I actually sat down and made a video for you guys, but I felt like it's about time I do that. And I've had this idea for this video for a while now, so why not make it? So what is going on, guys? How are you guys doing? Let's not delay this anymore. Let's jump into the topic. As you probably already can tell by the title or the thumbnail, Infinite Warfare 6 months later. Technically 7, since it is the first today when I'm uploading this, but we're just gonna go ahead and call it 6 months. So I am actually doing this video live, so boom, let's jump into this and let's actually look at all the stuff that actually don't try to do videos live, kids. Because obviously Infinite Warfare does not want to cooperate, because every time I try to start this game up, it's another update. Anyways, let's jump into it. Now, when this game first came out, it got a lot of hate. I'm gonna go as far as to say it got a lot of hate before it even came out. When the trailer got released for this game was hated. But I'm here to tell you guys that this game, it might be one of the best games that came to the Call of Duty franchise. And before you start roasting me in the comments, oh, what are you talking about? Are you sane? Listen, the reason I say this game is so good and it's done so much for the Call of Duty community is what we're gonna talk about in this video. Alright, so first let's start off with the multiplayer main menu. As you can see, the game added Game Battles Beta. Now this is a mode where I've actually never went into this. This is my first time actually clicking on it. But if you do GBs, they have a set category for you to go into and, you know, do your GB battles and all that, and that's really cool. The Call of Duty is taking more so a focus on game battles. This is the first game to actually incorporate a section for game battles. You know, usually you have to go to private match, set it up, invite, you know, do all that, but boom, it's right there. We also got MLG TV live streams and videos on demand straight from the multiplayer menu. So, you know, you get done playing some games, you don't want to really, you know, stop playing, but you want to, maybe you want to watch some streams. Boom, you can do that there. So that's just some forefront stuff that Infinite Warfare added. But what changed in the 6 months that this game came out? Now, when this game first came out, it had nothing. I absolutely mean nothing. They've added so much to this game, but they hurt themselves because they didn't have a lot of the stuff that they should have had from the start. So we'll start with the big thing. Boom. Leaderboards. Leaderboards, when this game first came out, were nowhere to be found. Now they're here, and I guarantee you not even half the Call of Duty community that still plays this game even cares about leaderboards. But it was a big deal because you can't have something that's been in previous Call of Duties and not put it in the newest one. So yes, leaderboards was a big a downside for them. They didn't have that, but they have brought it into the game now. Another thing, and I don't know if they been listening to the few people that do actually still make videos on Infinite Warfare or what, but I actually addressed this in one of my videos. I'll see if I can put the little eye up there right now for you guys. But look, contracts. They added contracts, man. Every Call of Duty that implements supply drops should have contracts, and I actually like the way that they did the contracts in this game, because you have certain contracts for your mission team, and then you have the joint ops contract, which is, it doesn't matter which mission team you're on, you just got to do that contract. and the rewards are actually pretty decent. Contains 1 gesture or taunt, contains 250 salvage. That's kind of weak, but you know, it's still nice to know that you can go and do this stuff in the game and get rewarded for it, because before there was no contract system. There was no way. The only way you could get stuff is by doing this, going to supply drops and opening up supply drops. That is the only way. Now, another thing that they added, I'm not going to talk about the bundle pack, because obviously Black Ops 3 started that with supply drops and having bundle packs and stuff like that. But another thing they added was the Mark II collection. Now, the thing that's so special about these guns is not so much the abilities that they have, like the special traits, like this one, double kills, instantly reload your magazine. See, that's not the thing that really matters, at least not to me. The thing that really jumps out is you get 15% extra XP per kill. So this means if I get one of these guns and I'm a player that likes to prestige and I like to level up fast, I can use these guns. I can go for guns that I probably never would have been able to get. Go for the gun. If I get it, then I'm earning more XP by using that gun, just by using it. And I think that's pretty dope. Also, when they first implemented these Mark II weapons, you could not put camos on these guns, and I also made a video about this too, and I said I wish you could put the camos over. Look at that. You can now put camos on your Mark II weapon. So I like that. I like the default camo. If it's a common, it's this grayish color. Let me see if I have any rares to show. If it's rare, do I have any? I honestly probably don't have any. No, I don't. But if it's rare, it's blue, so on and so forth. So I really like that. Boom, right there, blue. If it's legendary, it's purple, and if it's epic, it's the orangish reddish color. And I think that's dope, man. It's just the little things. Now, we talked about the Mark II weapons. Let's go. Boom. Score streak variants. Now, when this was announced, a lot of people were on the fence about this, but I mean, look at these. They're not even, I think we were just, you know, they're not even bad. Stays active for a longer period of time but has lower health, meaning it can be shot down. It's the little caveats that, oh, we'll give you this, but we have to take away this. And I like how they balanced it in this game. Although I don't use score streak variants, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't played a lot of Infinite Warfare. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I was thrown off because when I did play it, when it first came out, it was a lot of stuff that was not in the game. And I think that's how a lot of people looked at the game. It was already so much hate behind the game. It was a lot of stuff that wasn't in the game. And with those two things by themselves, nobody's gonna give your game a second chance. Call of Duty is definitely not the franchise for that. So they did add score streak variants. Not too much of a big deal, but you know, it is what it is. They also added new mission teams. So let me see here. Yeah, I think no. See, I don't. Okay, they also added a new mission team. You know, that's cool. I didn't even, I only maxed out one, and I don't even think I maxed it out. I got it to level 50 so I can get the windfall, and then I stopped working on it. But I like this mission teams. I think it's a different way to progress through the game and earn stuff, and that it's nice, man. I like that. But mission teams were there at the beginning, but throughout the 6 months they did add one new mission team. Now, one of the craziest things that this game did was add a whole lot of camos. As you can see right down here, 134 out of 134, and that is just quartermaster camos. That is insane, and that's just for the sniper. So yes, in the 6 months they did add a whole lot of camos, and these camos are dope, man. The one thing I wish they would have added to the game, and I don't know if they could add it with a hotfix or if it was something that they needed to implement at the beginning of the game, but dog, look at this dope camo I have on my sniper right now. When I'm in a game, I cannot look at this, and it sucks, man, because you have a game like MWR where you can inspect your weapon, but you come here and you can't do it. And you have all these you have 134 camos that I can potentially unlock, but I can't look at them. And I think that is a step in the wrong direction. I think once you add little subtle things to Call of Duty, don't remove them. And I understand, yeah, inspecting your weapon came with Black Ops 3. Actually, yes, they could have implemented it, because Black Ops 3 didn't have inspect your weapon at the beginning of the game. Remember, then they brought it in with the combat knives once they started releasing DLC for the game. So I just don't understand why they didn't add some kind of way where you can look at your weapon, because you got so many camos, man. You got some real dope camos in this game, but you can't look at them. Also, accessories. They added a whole bunch of new accessories too, but I only have one, so we're not gonna get too deep into that. Now, of course, if it's a Call of Duty game, within the first 6 months that the game is released, you know it's gonna be new weapons. Boom. So they did add some new weapons. Of course, I do not have them because, dog, supply drops and me are not the best of friends, but they do have new weapons in the game, so that is cool. It's always welcome, but I don't know. Now, I think the biggest downfall of this game was the game modes. I like the featured playlist, don't get me wrong. I like how it's different game modes in here oftentimes, but I don't know, man. It's something about Infinite Warfare that doesn't sit right with me, and the game modes is one of them, dog. I understand these are game modes that are in other Call of Duties, but please don't do this ever again. If I want to play Hardpoint, I just want to play Hardpoint Infinite Warfare. I do not want to play Hardpoint and Defender. I don't like that. If I want to play Kill Confirm, I just want to play Kill Confirm. I don't want to play Frontline. And I think they took a step in the wrong direction when they did that. Now, when the game first released, they didn't have these slash game modes. It was Hardpoint by itself, Defender by itself, Kill Confirm by itself, and Frontline by itself. And I'm honestly not too sure why they did add them into the same playlist. I don't know, but I mean, if people play it, that's cool. I stay away from it though. That's just not me. But within the 6 months, man, that's pretty much it. They did add to where you can purchase new announcers. I was gonna get Method Man just to have it, but then I went to the price and I said, hell no, I'm not paying that for just a voice. But yeah, that is the pretty much the big hunk of stuff that was added into this game, and a lot of it, especially when it comes to leaderboards, dog, the game has to release with stuff like that. And I think that is what hurt Infinite Warfare. This game, by all means, is not a bad game, and by all means, this game brought a lot of change to the Call of Duty franchise. I don't think we will ever see another Call of Duty game that has supply drops in it without contracts. Okay, so the recording cut, but what I was saying was I don't think we will ever see another Call of Duty that doesn't have some form of mission teams, or you know, it's little stuff like that. Score streak variants, we probably will not see score streak variants again. That's just how it goes, especially since we're going back to World War II. I doubt that we will see score streak variants. You'll probably get your 3, 5, and 7 just like MWR, and that will probably be it. But that is pretty much the gist of what they added to this game. After 6 months, what do I think? What are my final thoughts on Infinite Warfare? Well, okay, we won't call it my final thoughts, because I'll make another video after World War II comes out, and we'll do like a final review of Infinite Warfare. But after 6 months of owning this game, playing this game, it's not a bad game, and I really wish that more people would have gave this game a chance, because it is a fun game when you get into it and you play a couple matches and you're doing good. But once you leave a bad taste in the Call of Duty community's mouth, it's over, man. They're not going to give you another chance. And I think Call of Duty was just, people that play Call of Duty, they were just ready for boots on the ground, and seeing this it just wasn't what they wanted. And the funny thing about that is, most of the time when I play Infinite Warfare, 9 times out of 10 you see people running on the ground more than you see them jumping around. And I don't know if that's just for me or the lobbies I get in, or if anybody else has noticed that. If you have, go ahead, drop a comment in the comment section below and just let me know, man. But honestly, this is not a bad game. It is not the worst Call of Duty I've played. If you know who I am, and you know, you watched my videos before, you know Call of Duty Ghosts is the worst freaking Call of Duty I've ever played. I hate that game. The only good thing about Call of Duty Ghosts was the campaign. This game, man, the multiplayer is decent. It's not bad. I just feel like not enough people gave it a chance, and that's why it sits where it sits right now. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts on Infinite Warfare 6 months later. Do you still play the game? Did you even buy the game? If you did, do you still have it on your console? Did you delete it? Do you not touch it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said, in another 6 months we will jump back into this and review the full game by itself, you know, because once the new Call of Duty comes out, it's not gonna be anybody on this game, and that's just how it is, man. It's barely people on this game now. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell so you can get notified when I do upload videos, or I stream, or whatever. I'm actually streaming a lot more nowadays, so come check out the streams, man. We be over there just doing crazy stuff, getting lit, all that fun stuff. But anyways, my name is Retro Rush. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.